Hey everybody! First of all, I have to apologize. Apparently, one of my neighbors is having a garage sale down the way there, and that's the reason why I cut my other video a little bit short. But even worse yet, you probably didn't even hear the whole reason why I cut the video short, and that was probably because my configuration on my microphone was a little bit off. That's because I went on a trip and my microphone actually has a longer USB power cord than my digital camera does. So I actually use it while I'm away, so that way I can. Uh-oh, I think I might have gotten myself stuck. Maybe. No, I'm fine. Or maybe not, because Ingun appeared right next to me and she's got me stuck. And she just floats away. Alright, well that's going to be real quick here. Let's go ahead and reload this real quick. Not do what we just did. But anyway, I fixed the microphone so it's in a different USB port because, yeah, I totally screwed that up. But hey, you know, stuff happens. Must be getting day or something. Oh yeah, we actually have some light this time. But anyway, you didn't get to hear about my whole, hey, I'm waiting for my friend to call, but I've got some weird people outside my door. Well, not outside my door, but got some weird people that are parked out front, and it ended up being the neighbors holding a garage sale, and we're just kind of, you know. The funny thing is that they must have wanted to walk down to the garage sale because they parked up pretty far. I mean, the neighbors like a few houses down. If they parked in front of me, then that means, yeah, they were walking to get down there. So anyway, I'm hoping that the microphone's recording okay. It should be because I got it back in the port that it was originally in to begin with, and it's all defaulted, so hopefully that all took care of itself. Once again, I do apologize. I probably sound a lot deeper voiced right now than normal, and that's just allergies. They've been really bad this year. We've had a bit of rain, and well, we've had a bit of rain and then a dry spell, and rain, then a dry spell, and rain, then a dry spell. It's made the grass grow so fast that it's just unreal. And I actually need to get out and chop some grass, but I'm not going to do that until tomorrow. I'm officially still on vacation, which is why you're seeing something on Saturday that isn't late at night. And I also have tomorrow off too, which is the reason why my friend's coming over today, because very shortly, the girl who calls him daddy, she's going to go pick her up, and then I'm probably not going to see him for most of the summer, because that's usually how it works. So that means I'll have plenty of time to do some extra Skyrim videos for you, though. So that's good news there. Get a couple more Friday morning sessions in, hopefully. Around this big, huge iceberg. What is this? The clam that's just hanging out in midair. So we're the happy clams just hanging out. So it'd be funny, you go up there, you pick one of those clams, and then all of a sudden you just get reeled in by a giant or something. Says, I've been waiting for you. Wow, this is kind of cool underneath the icebergs. Pretty sure I'm close to, you cannot go that way. The Trench of Doom. It's kind of scary. That's almost worse than having something that you can see out there. It's Just gotta watch out on these rocks because that's how I got held up at the beginning. I think it's because I was right on the edge where I couldn't go that way, and for some reason when you load it lets you go that way just a tiny bit. So I ended up stuck. Well, that Ingun was on top of me and I couldn't talk to her. I couldn't tell her, hey, move this way instead. This is what I don't understand. This is way far beyond where I was over there, and it's still letting me go this way. And it's gonna stop me any second, I'm sure. Can't go that way. Go back. I just want to see what's down here. And apparently it's a lot nicer in the daytime than it is in the nighttime. Because on my last video there, it was nighttime, so everything looked really ugly and murky, and yeah, it took forever to get anywhere. I'm thinking that it doesn't put any enemies out here because it doesn't want them to go beyond either, and it'd be kind of weird. So if you noticed all the slaughter fish in the other episode, when I started getting far out here, they just kind of wandered off and meandered rather than attacking me. And they're not usually like that. See, what on earth are we doing? Well, I made Ingun an underwater circlet last episode, and decided we're going to do Ingun's underwater adventure here, and, well, actually she is swimming with me now. She wasn't before, she was staying up on land, but now I guess she decided she wanted to come swim with me now that I've reloaded. And she had to, yeah, spawn underwater, I'm sure. But I've got an underwater breathing ring, and she's got an underwater breathing circlet, so we should be good there. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's just a tree. It's funny how way out in the middle of nowhere you find these like down trees, and they're big trees. They're not like little trees. It makes you wonder what on earth was going on around here. Should I say what on Tamriel was going on around here? Oh, I bet that's a you cannot go that way. I'm not even gonna try. It's the cliff rock. Woo! Yeah, it's not even letting me go up, so that's definitely not the way you can go. So they put a cliff rock out here. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna say you cannot go that way. Look at this though, that's crazy. You know, there is some spots that you aren't supposed to go in the game that you actually can go. Maybe, maybe you can go this way. I think I found the trench. Okay, this is pretty cool. I mean, for not having anything here, this actually is pretty cool. And can I go that way? I knew that was coming. Had to come sometime. But yeah, they had a deep wall and a straight trench to nowhere. They should have like special stuff. I'm telling ya. Should have like special barnacles or something, I don't know. Yeah, the oyster of infinite pearls. Okay, not going that way. I mean, soon enough we're gonna get to the western border too, and I want to see what's in the corner. So I'm not sure if the sound caught it or not, but in the last video, which by the way, I might get kicked out of this video by my file converter, so it just converting the files to make them easier to upload to YouTube. I found that if I convert them myself before uploading them and not have the Plays TV or Raptor upload them for me, they actually upload much faster. Not only that, but generally I can convert them at the same time I'm doing other stuff too, so yeah, I don't need you to track me again. We're going way up the mountain ahead here. Alright, just in case that happens though, I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. I mean, we've already been a good ways. I mean, we're way beyond Solitude now. We've got to be getting close to the corner of the map. Wow! Whoa. Boy, it's definitely more scary and rugged on this side. It's like there were supposed to be mountains here at one time, and they decided not to do something. Wow, that's crazy. Instead of putting them in game, they're like these huge underwater cliffs. Makes you wonder what the map would look like underwater. Like I said, they ought to just put a bunch of secrets in here underwater, because I mean, if you're gonna make it so you can go underwater, it'd be cool. I mean, first you have to have the prerequisite of having an item that is underwater. But then again, they'd have to have better enemies than just like the slaughterfish, you know. Maybe underwater workers or something like that, you know. Swimming at you underwater. If you've ever seen, like, I used to live near the Oregon Coast Aquarium. I'd go in there, the sea lions. And I tell you what, them things are big and blubbery on land, but oh, that's cool. That kind of looks like the shadow of, like, a key or something. That's weird. It's like it's moving with the sun. All right, I want to swim up and see what's here. Wow, it is deep. Just an iceberg. Nothing major. Back down we go. Wow, if you jumped off that iceberg and started coming down here, you'd be like, oh my goodness, there's no bottom. You know, the funny thing is that I've been in some dungeons too that it just looked like, you know, that there's places that you couldn't go. In fact, I think there's at least one in one of my early videos that one of the first places that I went, and it had some sort of it wasn't that big of a place. I forget exactly which cave it was, but it looked like it was Dwemer runes that got overtaken by Falmer. And I mean, it came out of a cave. I think it was the one that was near the Imperial camp. Let me take a look at the map real quick and see if I can't remember where it was at. Of course, it's going to go all the way to Riften. But let's see. I think that it was the Stony Creek Cave. I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. And there was some spots in the bottom of the Stony Creek Cave where there was at least one spot where I fell off and into the water, and decided to see how deep the water was because I had already gotten water breathing by that time. And when I looked underneath, I found pretty much a clip that dropped me outside the bottom of the actual map. At least that's what I think, because I couldn't see, exactly what was going on. But when I did that, I was actually able to swim around, and I actually barely got myself back through the same hole that I had gotten through to begin with. Otherwise, I don't think that I would have been able to... Oh, I'm there. This is the extreme northwest corner, and all we have here is a mossy rock and some more of our plants. I think. Yep. South going west. Yep. I'm at the west corner. So, northwest of the map. That's funny. I would think that it would go further than that. Because we got Markarth over here. I don't think that's right. I think that maybe the northern edge clips a little bit. Yeah, because now we're going pseudo-west just fine. So, it's just the north end's clipping. Yeah, I can see it's letting me go quite a bit further this. Yeah, it's just clipping the north. We're not quite there yet. So it's funny, so the furthest point northwest is not necessarily going to be the furthest point west, and it's not going to be necessarily the furthest point north either, it looks like. Due to the clipping. Yeah, it just keeps us moving just a little bit closer and in, so I'm thinking that it only lets you go a certain amount away from the last actual screen where they got something taking place, so. This is actually pretty traversable by the old art of jumping. Yeah, there we go. We might be able to get back in the water. Maybe. You see the waves, you can barely go in, but you can't go in all the way. Like, sorry, we didn't make underwater here. Just because it's the furthest northwest you can go doesn't mean it's the furthest north or the furthest west. Looks like a ship over there. Alright, let's get back underwater. You cannot go that way. Don't want to go that way. Whoa, what is that? Oh. It's just a rock. Thought maybe I found a hidden beluga whale or something. So let's get some caviar. Actually, I'm not big on this stuff myself. See, this is more like what I expected to see on the north side there. A lot of nothingness, and you can't go that way until you hit something like this. Something tells me I'm clipping. Alright, I'm going to take a quick peek here. Just a bunch of tall trees. I did think that we were going towards a boat or something, because, yeah, it seemed like it. Well, look at that, I just clipped through the whole entire mountain. It kind of made me, it pushed me down. So let's see. Oh, it looks like this is the western edge. Because every time I try and go west, it's not letting me go any further. So we found the western border here. Which is funny because, like I said, Markarth is way further west than what we got here, so that's kind of interesting. No art clipping going on there. Farthest west thing that I can find is a mud crab. Kill shot with the frost. It's got to be the worst kill shot cam ever. Hello, Mr. Chitin. Hey. Oh, there's one over here. Come and get it. Like that leaf fanny spell will get you. Oh, look at that. Oh no! I'm out of magic! Oh hey, there's a second one. Oh wait, that's the dead one. Look at that. Run away! Run away! Run away! You bravely ran away. You bravely ran away. Well, let's see, we got a Nern root. Might as well take that. Considering we came all this way for it. It was a happy clam not floating. And yeah, of course there's tall cliffs, so we can't go anywhere. I thought I saw another mud crab right here. I did see another mud crab. We might as well. Might as well have our magic gain whatever levels it can. It probably won't gain much considering that we fight the Lanny level creature here. Yeah. Come and get it. Poor mud crab doesn't. It's like, don't you know you're becoming frozen food, man? So we gotta freeze the seafood right away. That way it doesn't rot. So anyway, yeah, my little trip, I did have some must have been colossal king crab legs. And I will have to say that I've got a lot of respect for those crab fishermen, you know? I mean, I know that it's popularized by the, you know, the show Deadliest Catch, but I've got a lot of respect for those guys because of all they go through just to put that dinner on the table for me, you know? So yeah, if you happen to be watching this, which I don't expect you to be, but if you are and you're one of those crab fishermen, you know, props to you, man. Really appreciate what you do out there. And everybody should. I'm going to see if I can get up this just because I hate being told I can't go this way. So I'm going to do whatever I can to go the direction I'm not supposed to go. Yeah, it will not let me go. Won't let me go that way at all. Yeah, I was hoping I could get some sort of break or something. I don't mean the break that kills me either. Oh jeez. These are way too tall to even be doing this to. If I had my horse though, Frost would be able to ride these. It's a cool thing about horses in this game, they're so great for clipping mountains. Let me see if I can get to this better ridge here. If I can get up there. Uh oh. That almost was a disaster. Better watch myself. I just don't want to die here. Ah, well, shoot. There we go. Considering that all we were doing on this, excuse me for the stretch. Considering all that we were doing on this was going for an underwater adventure, you know, that pretty much will do it for this episode. Anyway, the second episode of Ingun's Underwater Adventures in the books. We did not find a hell of a lot out here. All we know is that it's way out there. I knew I should have saved, but you know, what I'll do is I'll just catch myself back up and then I'll catch everybody later. I don't even think I need to save this one. Let's go ahead and exit. Alright, catch you later, folks. Everybody have a great Saturday or Sunday, depending on which day this gets uploaded on. So, we'll catch everybody later. Have a good night. This is dethaddr at the Death Shop. Signing off.